You were going that way, okay?
You know how
me miraste a mí, bro, and you doubled back. Don't give me that BS.
Back.
Yeah, you doubled back, bro. What's your name?
I'm Agent Cerda.
Okay, what's your badge number?
Okay, 5480.
Okay, what's the no? I'm not gonna make it hard.
Make it hard. Look.
You guys already know that I know my stuff. Okay. You're gonna call your supervisor. You're gonna call your supervisor and we'll handle it. You're gonna call your supervisor and we're gonna handle this.
A routine traffic stop, a phone mount on a windshield, and 5 minutes that would expose the fine line between law enforcement and harassment on American streets. When a seasoned gangster and a patrol officer went head-to-head, neither man was ready to back down, but only one would walk away with a lesson in power, respect, and the true meaning of authority.
I'm saying that you saw me, you stared at me, and then you doubled back.
How can I stare at you?
Bro, do you think I'm blind? Do you think I was born yesterday?
Okay, you think that I'm lying too or what?
I know you're lying. I know you're lying.
How can I do it?
Porque yo te watché, bro.
Hey, and then what?
And then you saw me, you looked right at me, and then you doubled back on me.
Oh my God, bro.
No, my God, bro.
Hey,
my God.
I get told that?
I don't. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is.
Is that what's bothering you? Okay,
that's what's bothering me. That's what's bothering me.
Okay, bro, look.
That you're profiling, bro.
Listen.
When flashing red and blue lights come from behind this gangster's car, he pulls over without any hesitation. This isn't the first time that he's been pulled over before. He's familiar with the ways of the law and has been through this routine too many times to count. He knows what the cops are like and is ready to confront this one.
What's going on?
Is this your car, man? Is this your car?
I don't answer questions from you. What do you want?
But what the corrupt cop doesn't know is that this gangster is known around town for his ruthless reputation, and no one who knows him dares to mess with him. The second the cop stands up and gets out of the car, the gangster sets up his phone on the windshield and pushes record. He already knows what's about to go down, and he wants to get it on film for all to see. When the officer walks up to the car, he points at the windshield, zeroing in on the mounted phone holder, claiming it obstructs the driver's view.
Okay, bro. You see all this stuff hanging from your right here?
What?
Can't be having this stuff hanging right there, bro.
Why not?
Okay, because that blocks your view, that's why.
The gangster, already fed up, just plainly tells him that it isn't blocking his view. This is the moment that the power struggle really begins. The officer, unwilling to admit that his excuse doesn't hold water, demands the gangster's license. But instead of complying, the gangster flips the script. He tells him he won't hand over anything until a supervisor arrives. That one request throws the officer off balance. Supervisors mean accountability, and accountability is the last thing this corrupt cop wants. He tries to shut it down, dismissing the request as irrelevant, but the gangster doesn't budge.
Okay, bro, can I see your driver's license?
No, call your supervisor because I haven't done nothing.
You haven't done nothing?
No, call your supervisor, man.
Okay, so what's the issue?
Call your supervisor. What's your issue? What's your issue? You're the one that doubled back on me.
What are you talking about?
You U-turned when you saw me. What do you mean?
What do you mean U-turn? I'm
bro,
doing my job, man.
No, you're not. What's your job?
Am I not, bro?
What's your job?
What do you mean following you? I want to know how I'm following you.
You were going that way, okay?
You know how
me miraste a mí, bro, and you doubled back. Don't give me that BS.
Back.
Yeah, you doubled back, bro. What's your name?
I'm Agent Cerda.
Okay, what's your badge number?
Okay, 5480.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna make it hard.
Make it hard. Look.
You guys already know that I know my stuff. Okay. You're gonna call your supervisor. You're gonna call your supervisor and we'll handle it.
This gangster isn't some clueless guy off the street. He's been through this song and dance before. He can see right through the cop's game and isn't about to make it easy. So, the officer changes tactics. Suddenly, it's all about suspicious behavior and changing direction. Cop speak for "I didn't like the look of you." The gangster sees it for what it is. Straight up profiling.
You're gonna call your supervisor and we're gonna handle this.
Handle what?
This situation.
You gave me your ID.
Nah. Why am I gonna give you my info? For what?
Why not?
For what?
Because this is a traffic stop.
Okay, call your supervisor. I don't want to deal with you. Because I don't want to deal with you.
Why? She's gonna tell you same thing?
No, she's not.
How do you know that?
Because you guys have stopped me before.
I've never.
Just by looking at me, you guys freaking pull me over, and I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I don't care, dude. But you were going that way. You saw me. Me miraste, and you doubled back.
You saw me.
You doubled back. You doubled back. As soon as you saw me, you doubled back.
What's pissing you off right now?
That you're stopping me, and I have something to do.
Okay.
I don't want to do business with you.
You don't want to do business with me?
I don't want to do business with you.
So what makes you think that if I bring somebody else, they're going to do something else?
Because the supervisor's gonna... You had no reason to pull me over for it.
Of course, the cop denies everything, but the camera's rolling, catching it all. The officer's been eyeing him from the start, tailing him, just itching for a reason to light up those sirens. Now that he's being challenged, his cool's slipping, backed into a corner, The officer tries to regain control the old-fashioned way. He barks orders like he's dealing with some dangerous criminal instead of a guy just sitting in his car. But the gangster's not having it. This is his ride, his space. He's not about to be painted as a criminal just because the officer wants to flex his authority.
I just told you can't.
No, you're not.
Right there, man.
Dude, ibas para allá para abajo. ¿Todo eso
My
viste?
district, bro.
¿Todo eso viste?
You think I'm just messing around or what?
Yeah, obviously you're doing something. Why'd you come through this side?
What do you mean?
Why did you tell me to put my hands on the steering wheel?
Well,
this is my car. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want in my car.
Fine, but I'm telling you, put your hands on the steering
I'm not
wheel.
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's my car.
Okay, I'm just saying that. It's just for my safety.
And you know what? Don't touch my car either. That shit's pissing me off. Don't touch my car.
Well, then let me see your driver's
I'm not gonna show it to you.
Why not?
Get me your supervisor.
Then, things take a turn. The cop yanks at the car door, cursing at the gangster. That sets him off. His voice rises, frustration growing. This is his car, and he's not about to let some cop manhandle it like it's his own. The gangster firmly repeats his demand to call a supervisor. It's a request the officer legally can't ignore. If the driver's truly done something wrong, why hesitate? Why not bring in someone higher up? Because the officer knows he's in the wrong. The cop started this as a power play, trying to assert dominance, and now he's getting schooled.
Give me a supervisor.
No, dude, I'm not kidding.
Give me a supervisor. Give me a supervisor.
Then let me see your ID.
Give me a supervisor.
I can arrest you for not giving me your ID.
Give me your supervisor.
I'm gonna arrest you for
I'm
giving me your
requesting a supervisor.
give you one
I'm
chance to
requesting.
give me-
I'm requesting a supervisor.
Okay, and I will do it.
Okay,
but I need to
go
see your
ahead.
driver's
Go ahead.
license. But I
Go
need to see
ahead.
your driver's
Go
license.
ahead.
If you want me to do that, then
Call your
driver's
supervisor, please.
license. For what?
Because I'm asking you to. It's a request.
And I'm asking you too for your
It's a
driver's license.
request.
But you know that you
It's a request.
I'm gonna give you one more fucking chance now.
Don't cuss at me. Don't
gonna
cuss
give
at
you
me.
one
Don't
more
cuss at me.
The officer tries to get back control, threatening arrest for failure to identify. But even that doesn't shake the gangster. He knows the law. In Texas, an officer has to have reasonable suspicion of a crime before detaining someone. A phone mount is not enough, and the driver knows it. The cop's not used to this. Most people cave under pressure, handing over their ID just to get the stop over with. But this guy is different, and the longer this goes on, the more the cop starts to realize he's losing ground.
Give you one
Don't
more
cuss at me.
chance.
Be professional in your job.
I'm trying. Am I not?
Te la voy a enseñar ese, pero no te la voy a dar. Te la voy a enseñar, pero no te la voy a dar.
Now
You
listen.
heard? Are you hearing?
I need your driver
Are you
license.
hearing? Are you hearing?
Driver license.
I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm not gonna give it to you.
As the gangster hounds the officer, he takes a step back, weighing his next move. Arresting him would be a stretch. There's no actual violation, and if this goes to court, the footage will tear his case apart. He knows it, and the gangster knows it too. So, the officer stands there, his authority crumbling, realizing he's already lost. The gangster's not afraid. He knows his rights, he knows the law, and most importantly, he knows that camera's rolling.
Look, man, it could be as easy.
No, it's
Give your
as
driver-
easy as you going about your day and not
Listen to
pulling me
me,
over.
listen to me.
¿Estás oyendo, what's
So what's the deal?
Look,
Okay,
I don't like cops like you, bro.
Why? What have I done to you?
I don't like cops, period, bro. I don't like
Okay, why
cops,
not?
period. Porque you guys pull me over for no
Have you ever
bullshit.
seen me before?
You all look alike.
Okay, but have you ever?
You all look
Okay,
the same.
okay, you wanna-
Your request is here?
Okay.
This is your request,
Okay,
right?
yes.
It's your
Edward
request.
Martinez, right?
What's that? Driver license, right?
Okay, yes.
That's all you need.
Look, man, I'm trying to be
No,
professional.
vato, es que, what's that? En cuanto me fui para allá,
Okay.
you doubled back on me.
Who said I double back on you?
I
man?
was looking at you. I already know this,
Do you know how
man.
many times I stop over people and they say, "Why are you following me?" and I don't follow them.
You weren't following me. I'm not saying that you were following me. I'm saying that you saw me, you stared at me, and then you doubled back.
can I stare at you?
Bro, you think I'm blind? You think I was born yesterday?
Okay, you think that I'm lying too or what?
I know you're lying. I know you're lying.
How can I do?
Porque yo te watché, bro.
Hey, and then what?
And then you saw me, you looked right at me, and then you doubled back on me.
God, bro.
No, my God, bro.
Hey, do you
My
know how many times I
God.
get told that?
I don't.
I get told
I'm
that
telling you
all
what
the
it is.
time.
I'm telling you what it is.
Is that what's bothering you? Okay,
that's what's bothering me.
That's what's bothering you.
That's what's bothering me.
Instead of admitting defeat, the officer shifts gears, trying a different tactic. Stalling. He acts like this is still a routine traffic stop, dragging out the process, stretching every moment for as long as he can. It's a game of patience now, and the cop's banking on the gangster cracking first. If he can keep this going long enough, maybe the gangster will slip, lose his cool, say something out of line, make one wrong move. That's all it would take to give the officer an excuse.
Is that what's bothering you? Okay,
That's what's
listen,
bothering me.
That's what's bothering you.
That's what's bothering me.
Okay, bro, look.
That you're profiling, bro.
Listen, I've never dealt.
I ain't got nothing
Okay,
on.
listen to
I ain't got
me.
nothing
I
on
got
me.
you. I
I ain't got
understand.
nothing on me, bro. Y pues me
I
encabrono.
understand. Look. I got nothing.
I'm trying to walk the straight fucking line, bro.
Okay, well, you need to relax, man.
That pisses me off. You know how many times I get stopped by you
but
guys?
I've never stopped you before. I've never dealt you, bro. I'm a cool guy, bro. As long as you keep it cool, it's cool, bro.
Es lo que te estoy diciendo, bro. Siempre que me watchan, you guys pull me over, bro. What is it? Is it how I look? Is it the car? What is it?
Because I see you, your face, or whatever, or how you look.
I saw you double
that doesn't
back.
mean that I can pull you over just for that, man.
Okay, what's the legit reason, bro? What's the legit reason? What's the legit reason then?
You're not the first person I've stopped today. You're like the third or fourth person I've stopped. I just came in. I'm doing my job, bro. It's not a big deal. It's as easy as you show me your ID, I give you one for that. ¿Por qué te la tengo que dar, bro? You know damn well I don't need to give it to you. You're not the first person that told me that.
Do you know I don't need to give it to you? Because you don't have a legit. I'm not breaking any kind of laws, bro.
The gangster remains unbothered by the officer's attempts at control. The cops got nothing on him. No real reason to justify this stop. No warrants hanging over his head. No contraband hidden in his car. The only thing keeping this encounter alive is the officer's bruised ego.
The reason for the stop, bro, like I told you, you see that? You can't have it hanging from there. The reason why.
What is it? ¿Qué es lo que estás diciendo?
Because it obstructs your view from the window.
What part of it are you talking about?
Okay,
this?
The cell phone hanging right there, bro. The cell phone. I didn't know what
Just
it was.
the cell phone?
When I saw you when you passed by me, remember right here when you passed by me, I didn't know what that was.
Okay, so where am I supposed to put it if I need to find directions?
Put it somewhere else, bro.
Pero en dónde?
If you have a center console or something, there's some that you could attach to your vent.
But this is the one I bought for this same reason, so I can look at it, bro.
Boss, but check it out. You can't have it there. The reason why, there's gonna be more people that are more anal about it. I told you, I'll give you a warning for that. I didn't know what you had, but I saw that you had something blocking you right there. I didn't know it was your phone. Okay? I know people buy that, bro, but doesn't mean that it's legal. If it blocks your view, then you can't have it. You can buy some for your vent or some that you can put there, boss.
Mira, okay, I'm gonna make, te voy a hacer una question like simple as dirt.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the difference between you and I?
What? I don't know. What is it? Tell me.
Okay, because you have a camera, same place where I have mine.
Okay.
Is it obstructing your vision?
No, it's not.
With no other options left, the corrupt officer keeps pushing, blaming the stop on the camera that's supposedly blocking the gangster's view. He's clearly backpedaling. When he first pulled the gangster over, he thought he had an easy target. But now the tables have turned, and he's the one looking like a fool. But the gangster's not letting it slide. He knows the excuse is flimsy, so he throws it right back at the cop, pointing out that he has the exact same equipment on his own car.
It's not a camera, what is it then? It's a radar?
It's you're talking about the thing right there? It's a windshield. It's the mirror, but it has.
¿Y enseguida?
I'm sorry?
¿Y enseguida qué tienes?
What?
You have a camera right where I have my phone, bro.
It's not a.
Entonces, ¿qué es?
It's already inside the mirror, man.
Okay, pero es lo que te estoy diciendo. What's the difference between you and I? Obviously, my taxes pay you, right?
Okay.
Okay. So what? How come I can't have this right here where I don't have to touch my phone if I'm going somewhere? And you have the same thing. What's the difference?
Because we're law enforcement. We're the ones that.
No, you're not above the law.
No,
you are not above the law.
We're above the law, or just
you said I'm
enforcement.
Yeah.
We're law enforcement, so we need this stuff to monitor traffic, to enforce traffic law. We need all this stuff. We need cameras.
And I need this to go to where I'm going.
Okay, I understand, but like I told you, you can't have. I'm not saying it's legal to have something to connect your phone to. You just can't have it right there, boss, because it can obstruct your view.
Now losing his patience, the gangster calls the cop out, saying he's dealt with officers like him before and knows exactly what's going on. This stop wasn't just about a camera, it was about the way he looked. The cop saw him and immediately decided he was a target, someone he could go after to feel more powerful. The corrupt cop tries to flip it back on the driver, insisting it was the camera that caught his attention and blaming the gangster for looking at him and then giving him attitude when he came to assess the situation.
You feel what I'm saying? Something as small as that can block somebody that's crossing the road and you won't even see, or if you're distracted with that, you can hit somebody. I'm just saying because it's happened, bro. It's not a big deal. Look, I could have approached you. Just show me your ID. I'll give you a warning for that. I didn't know what you had there.
Es que a mí no me cae that you guys take it up. Okay, your guys is I'm gonna call it a gang because it's a gang. You guys are a damn gang, bro. Porque nomás se junta uno y se juntan 20. Okay, and it's every time you see this car, every time, like, como te digo, okay, you said it was that, but obviously it took you a while to pull me over.
What do you mean a while?
It took you a while. Porque todavía te dices vuelta,
No.
y luego you follow me into a lane, and then I try to move up.
Around doesn't mean I'm following you, man. Okay. You know how many times I get told?
So then you just finished saying that you saw this, and then
No. I said when I passed by you right here. And you kept looking at me, but I looked at you, and I saw you had something right there, and I didn't know it was your phone. I just saw that you had something right there. It's not a big deal, bro. Look, I've never stopped you. Don't tell me. Don't say you guys always stop this car. I've never stopped this car. I've never stopped you in my life, man. So when you come off like that, how do you expect me to act? If you already come at me like with an attitude, then don't tell me you didn't have an attitude, bro.
I do have an attitude with you guys. I always do have an attitude with you guys. Porque I mean, it's the same issues I run into. I run into the same issues. Ahora, ¿por qué te tuviste que venir por acá, bro? How come you didn't approach me to the driver's side?
I'm sorry?
How come you didn't approach me to the driver's side?
You know why? Because I can see everything. I can see your hands. I can see if I'm like this, bro.
The cop keeps insisting that it was the gangster's attitude that made things worse, but the gangster isn't having it. Growing more frustrated by the minute, he exposes the department's bad reputation, revealing that he's been stopped before, not just stopped, but pulled over at gunpoint.
It doesn't have to go like this, bro. So like I told you, when I approach you and you already have an attitude, well, how am I supposed to be? Like, okay, well, this guy's gonna have an attitude.
It's because
how can it go smooth, bro?
It's que, mira,
I didn't come to you with an attitude, dude. I can already tell you. Remember?
It's because you guys, look. Your department already has a bad reputation conmigo, bro. La última vez que me pararon, bro,
Who stopped you last time?
También un youngster, bro, que se la tira muy acá.
How long ago was that?
That was like in March.
In March?
You know, at gunpoint. Is that really necessary?
At gunpoint?
Is that necessary?
For what?
Just because my sticker was expired.
No, but why did they have you at gunpoint? That's what I'm asking.
That's what I want to know. And the only thing that you guys could justify with is that, it's because you had warrants. That was after the fact that I gave you my ID.
Realizing he's got no legitimate excuse, the officer tries one last power play. He insists that his supervisor would have backed him up and even claims he could have arrested him for not giving over ID. The gangster knows his rights. In Texas, you're only required to identify yourself if you're lawfully detained.
And I'm respectfully telling you that if I bring my supervisor, she's gonna tell you the same thing, that you can't have that there, and yes, you do have to show me your ID, bro.
It's because you guys threaten people with that, and los que no saben se dejan ahí de.
But what is it? I know, but you're not letting yourself. I'm not saying you're not letting yourself, and I mean I can tell. It seems like you've dealt with us before, right?
Right.
So I'm not trying to threaten you, bro. I'm just letting you know. I could have.
I don't think you guys are a threat.
I don't have to give you my ID the first time. I could have just said, okay, you're under arrest now, get out.
Running out of options, the cop continues to plead with the gangster to hand over his ID, telling him he's just going to get a warning. The gangster just stares back, unimpressed, but he knows that the cop isn't going to budge until he gets what he wants.
Okay, well, I'm asking you, do you want to give it to me so I can scan it?
I don't want to give it to you. I want to show it to you.
Okay, can I see your, okay, let me see your date of birth, because I didn't get your date of birth. You just showed it to me. Pedro Martinez, where's your date of birth? 9/20/43? Okay. But I'm just telling you, the reason why I'm asking for it is because I can scan it and it can go faster. But if I have to enter everything manually, it's gonna take longer.
Yeah, I don't like handing people my stuff. I don't like handing people my stuff.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. As long as you show it to me, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, it's gonna take a little longer, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Are you cool?
I'm fine.
Are you calm, bro?
Yeah.
After noting the gangster's details, the cop tries to smooth things over, acting as if it was all just a misunderstanding. But the gangster isn't buying it. He's seen this act before, cops trying to make up for their mistake once they realize they've messed up. If he hadn't recorded the encounter, if he hadn't stood his ground, who knows how it could have ended. And here's the kicker. This officer isn't the only one. Encounters like this happen all the time. Routine stops turning into power trips. People getting pulled over just because of how they look or what they drive. But this time, the cop didn't win. This driver held his ground. As the officer walks back to his car, tail between his legs, one thing is clear. The only one who's been exposed is him.
The fact that you didn't want to show me your ID, that's why you got the way to where we're at right now.
Okay.
Are you cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a second, all right? All right, bro. Just a warning, all right? just do me fair, man. Unless you want to get pulled over again, just take that off.
All right, man.
Okay, are we cool, bro?
Yep.
Look, I didn't mean no disrespect, man. Okay, just when I approached you today, I told you you were mad. All right.
Yep.
I never told you in my life, bro. Okay, so we
All right,
see each
man.
other again, bro. I don't want no hard feelings, bro.
A little bit, bro.
Because I work in, you live over here and I work in the same area, so okay.
That was good, man.
Just a warning, bro. Okay.
All right.
But this is only the tip of the iceberg. One incident caught on camera. How many others fly under the radar? How many people get pulled over, harassed, and ticketed just because they don't know their rights? Just because a cop has a badge doesn't mean they're above accountability. The more people who know their rights, the more accountability we'll see. This cop learned that lesson the hard way, and he won't be the last. What are your thoughts on this traffic stop? Should officers face consequences for stops like this? If so, what should those consequences be? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next video.